saying. She's been here before. This time she's actually rolling on the solo, but she's done this before. It's very funny. Looking forward to this. Please put your hands together with one of the writers group, Miss Pam.
Wow, this is so exciting, RFD. So definitely not a virgin. Yeah, that's me. So you guys will probably notice as the night goes on that I'll be one of the oldest comedians here on the stage. And I'm not doing really well with that. You know, I used to be a MILF, and that was so awesome. And then I became a cougar, and I thought, you know, that's still pretty cool when you think about it. I was actually still thinking that I was a cougar until I looked it up on the internet. Turns out they only live to be about 30 in captivity. And I've been in captivity or married for 38 years. So not a cougar. Yeah, so I guess since I'm a grandma, that would make me a MILF, and that sucks. Yeah, I got to the point where my wild oats have turned into shredded wheat. You know, a lot of times people come up to me, they say, Pam, what is the secret to your long marriage? And I tell them, we stayed married because of the kids. Neither one of us wanted custody of them. Now I just spent 38 years training his ass, and I don't have the energy to start all over again, I'll tell you. But now that I've gotten to be this age, my 4 favorite words are, your prescriptions are ready. I love that. Now, if you're from California, like Wes is, you would say, here's your pot. But I'm from Colorado, the Amsterdam of the United States. Yeah. You don't need a prescription in Colorado. No. You can have it for recreational use. We got a new model in Colorado. Come to Colorado for the vacation you'll never remember. And it's working out pretty well, too, because the people in Colorado are already pretty mellow. But now they are so mellow. Crime is way down. There's only been one major statewide problem having to do with snack food. Well, basically, there isn't any. So I was thinking if Hostess could have just held out for one more year, they could have relocated to Colorado, and we would still have Hostess Twinkies today, and that would be awesome. Yeah, thank you. So my favorite prescription is Ambien. Probably doing this on Ambien right now, for all I know. But Ambien can cause you to do some strange things that you're not aware you're doing, and then you'll forget about it afterwards. Which might explain the email I got on my way out here tonight that said my ex is looking for me. I didn't recall having an ex. Must have been an Ambien moment. I was thinking if I had an ex, if that means there was some time in my life when I was married to 2 guys at the same time, and that would make me a bigot. No, wait, that's not. That would make me ambidextrous. No, but that would come in handy if you were married to 2 guys at the same time. Now let's see, married to 2 guys at the same time would make me stupid, and I'm not stupid, so it wasn't me. But because there have been coming a lot of problems with Ambien, for instance, when I was much younger and I was taking Ambien, I really did like that Ambien sex. My husband liked it too. See, that was the sex that we would have between the time I'd take the Ambien and the time it actually knocked me out. During that time, I would be so extroverted, so uninhibited, I was likely to do just about anything. And my husband loved that. Until one night he couldn't find me. And he looked out the window and he saw I was getting on with the neighbor. And I didn't even know I liked women in that way. Maybe I am bi. And I wouldn't know anything about it except he videotaped the whole thing. But the FDA is, they're making Ambien lower the recommended dosage because of incidents like that. And I thought, well, that's going to be as good as Mayor Bloomberg saying you can't have 32-ounce drinks because they're making you fat. I mean, in DC, if people were fat, we just encourage them to exercise more, right? Which we do by shutting down all the escalators at the metro. So the people in New York are just simply buying 2 16-ounce drinks. So I figure if they're going to reduce my dosage, then I'll just simply tell them, I have my husband tell my doctor that he's having some trouble sleeping, which he doesn't, especially after sex. And then that way I'll get my recommended dosage of Ambien. But now that my husband's gotten a little bit older, he's taking medication too. He started taking that little blue wonder pill. Yeah, Viagra. And I told him this is great because Ambien's also a little blue pill. So you take your little blue pill, I'll take my little blue pill. As long as you don't wake me up, we'll both